you knew what was good for you, you'd clear out of here now.
Hey, I'm just here to meet Carlos and buy some of his fine Havana Royals.
Yeah? There's no one out here but me and Milo.
And the poor bloke you're using for target practice.
He's gone. I can see his face.
Well, it's not really my business. I just know I'm supposed to meet Carlos here, and returning to the Haunted Star empty-handed is not an option.
Get him out of here.
Hey, it's a big pier. I think there's room for all of us.
Yeah, because I was just thinking it's getting kind of crowded.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I'll leave you two to play your little game of cops and robbers. Or is it robbers and more robbers?
Out.
What took you so long?
Oh, your father has thought of nothing else but his precious delivery.
Can you blame me? Those Havanas are heaven on a leaf, rolled on the tender thighs of mountain virgins.
You planning on smoking them or plying them with liquor?
Unfortunately, we'll be doing neither. I return empty-handed.
What? Who? What? Did cops come? Did Carlos take off? He didn't get my money, did he?
Oh, your money's right here. I assume Carlos was hiding from the gunfire.
What gunfire?
The gunfire. When I showed up to the pier, I heard shots, so walked in on Max and Milo conducting some of Sonny's business. I asked them if they'd seen Carlos, but they were a tad disagreeable.
Well, they're idiots.
Well, are you planning on telling Sonny about this?
Oh, hey, there's no need to overreact. I mean, Max and Milo basically said, we're busy, bugger off, or something like that. So when they waved their guns in my face, I decided it was time for me to leave.
Well, you don't seem fazed by it.
Well, I spend my nights fleecing sheep here at these tables. And it does a body good to mix it up with a rough crowd.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Carlos was a no-show. You should have just gotten out of there.
Oh, but Max and Milo dashing around in the midst of a heated gun battle? Come on, it was irresistible.
Next time, resist. Those two idiots belong to Sonny. Corinthos and I have a very friendly arrangement. We don't step on each other's toes.
What good is that friendly arrangement if his thugs are taking pot shots at your son?
I was never directly in the line of fire.
And in addition to that, his son, Dominic Dante, has his hooks in your daughter.
Well, what do you want me to do, wife? Take a sawed-off shotgun over there and blow his head off?
No, actually, I was thinking maybe you could distance yourself.
Up for a game of blackjack. Ethan's dealing.
Stamping in the back. Is that flamenco? I don't know. Okay, well, about 2 hours in. Perfect. Thank you. At last. Very soon now, I will be lighting up one of Cuba's most famous exports. He agreed to another meeting.
Why wouldn't he? You're one of his best customers.
I really appreciate your unerring understanding.
Could we just talk about your daughter, please?
What's to talk about? I'm not crazy about the idea of her getting mixed up with a cop, but it's her life, not mine.
A cop who happens to be Sonny's son, which means she's in danger, Luke.
Sonny didn't raise Dante.
You didn't raise Ethan, but the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree, does it?
House wins again.
No, you won though. What is this?
Thanks for your help earlier.
What help?
Max and Milo had me cornered on that pier. If you hadn't created a diversion, I would have been nailed.
Okay, blind luck and maybe a little boredom. I mean, I was just there for my cigars. I don't stick my neck out for anyone.
Okay, well, a lot worse would have happened to my neck had you not done what you did. Had Sonny known that I was poaching on his territory, so... Oh, God. Thank you.
I'm already sinking in the quicksand of Lucky's love life. I'll be damned if I'm going to stick my boot into Lulu's.
Luke, they are your children. It is your obligation to get involved.
They're adults. I have no such obligation.
Luke, you gotta wake up and smell the coffee. Lulu is treading on very thin ice.
Hold on a minute. Excuse me, wife. My God, that was a generous tip. What did this cost the house?
Or actually, the customer was just as generous in losing as he was in winning.
Yes. And pigs make astounding aerial acrobats.
No, seriously. It's the easiest quid I ever made.
Why don't you tell me exactly what's really going on now?
That shootout I walked into at the pier, turns out Johnny was the intended target.
And you didn't know that at the time?
Nope. Neither did Max or Milo, apparently. My diversion allowed Johnny to escape, and he was grateful. So who am I to decline?
And this diversion that you just happened to provide was a total accident. You didn't know there was going to be a shootout.
Hey, I got my reward.